Have you noticed people around you who are stuck in their career? They are not learning, not contributing, always blaming the management. They don't like their colleagues, and you may not like them. Well, the truth is that you could be that person as well. In this video, we will see 5 signs of stagnating at work and what can you do about them. Who am I? My name is Anshuman Tiwari. I am a senior transformation and operational excellence professional and also a mid and senior management coach. I help people come unstuck in their careers, and having learned from my own career and over 500 more such careers, I am now able to find patterns and insights that could help you. In this video, we will cover 5 such signs that tell you that you are stagnating at work and how to break free. So, first the 5 signs, and then we'll go a little deeper into them. Sign number 1, you are not learning anything new. Sign number 2, you lack passion for your work. Sign number 3, your role has become very routine. Sign number 4, you feel overlooked for opportunities. And sign number 5, no growth or personal development. Let's dive a little deeper into this. You are not learning anything new. This could be people around you or could be you yourself. In the last 1 or 2 years, you don't find any joy in anything new. When people come up to me for coaching on this topic, I suggest that you start writing a resume and write it more like a 6 month thing. So, in what did you learn in the last year? What did you learn in the last 6 months? And so on. And if nothing much is changing, then clearly you are not learning anything new. Also, understand the environment around you. Has anything changed? Have you impacted anything new? Have you picked up a certification? Have you picked up a skill set? These are questions you should ask the person in the mirror. So, point number 1, you are not learning anything new. Point 2, you lack passion for your work. You don't feel like going to work. I mean, if you are going to work, if you are working from home, you don't feel like going to your desk. You don't feel like going to that meeting. You don't feel enthused going into a meeting. You don't make notes before the meeting. You don't make notes after the meeting. You don't have action items from the meeting. Your manager has to remind you for small things or even bigger things, and so on. This only indicates that you have lost that passion, the drive, the spark that you had for this role earlier. The fact that you got this role and remained in this role means that you would have had that passion for some time. Again, a very tough question to ask the person in the mirror, that do you still have the passion that is required for this role? Point number 3, your role has become routine. You almost can predict what will happen tomorrow, what will happen day after tomorrow. You can even predict the answer that you will give when people come to you with a question. I was speaking to a coachee about 2 weeks back, and she had this issue. She said, Anshuman, I know almost everything about this role, and even my team members know that I know everything about this role. So, A, of course, she is not learning anything new, and B, it has become very, very boring, very routine. Even though it may be an important role, for her it became very boring. Point number 4, you feel overlooked for opportunity. Now, this is a feeling. You may not actually be overlooked for opportunities, but you start feeling so. This has happened earlier in my career. At one point, I was overlooked for 4 opportunities that were a good fit for me. And it left me thinking about my own career very, very deeply. What was I doing wrong that I could be overlooked for 4 opportunities back to back within 2 months in the same organization? It could happen to you. Finally, no growth or personal development. This is a mixture of all the other 4 points that I have shared. If you look around yourself, you will find that there are many people, including yourself, who could be in this position. It's not a very good place to be. And most people who come to me for career coaching guidance are in this category. They start realizing that this is happening to them. Very important to note that if you are feeling this way, if you recognize these feelings, you are in a very good place, because you at least recognize. Majority of the people don't even recognize that they are in this place. And then that dreadful day comes when their manager decides that these people are no longer required in the role. And then they are surprised. There is no reason to be surprised. If you are evaluating your career on a regular basis, you should not be surprised. Let us now look at what can be done for these 5 signs of stagnation. 1, if you are not learning anything new, I suggest that you take a side project within the same organization, learn something new, or learn a skill outside of your current job description. It could even be music, it could be running, it could be totally unrelated to your job. That will excite you, that will trigger a learnability quotient in you, and you will get better. Now, it is a common myth that you should learn only things that are related to your job. Yes, of course, that is important. But learning anything new at all will actually trigger your mind into a very excited state, and you will get better at work. And that is what you want. Point two was losing passion for work. One solution that I often offer to my clients is reignite your interest by finding a new purpose. It could be for volunteering, it could be cross departmental projects, it could be picking a project that you wanted to do. Speak to your manager that, whether the organization wants or not, I want to invest some time in this passion project of mine. Make sure that the passion project is, of course, related to your organization and work, but find something that you are very, very interested in. That will again ignite that spark, that passion that you need in your role. Point three was role has become very routine. This is a very difficult situation because when your role becomes routine, you don't realize. You are the last person to realize. Everybody around you can see that your role has become routine. You don't realize it. But when you do realize, my suggestion is that discuss with your manager and seek an expansion of your responsibilities or explore other lateral moves. Pick up another role. A role that has become boring or routine will not overnight improve. So don't expect some magic. Don't expect to go to a motivational session. Don't expect this video or other YouTube videos to suddenly magically improve your situation. This does not happen. So best option is to change the environment, maybe pick up a role, pick up additional role. Point four was about feeling overlooked for opportunities. So network within and outside the organization and try and identify hidden opportunities that might be there, that might not be advertised. My suggestion is first look within the organization because people already know you. They know that you are a proven performer and can do something. Speak to your manager, speak to HR, express your desire and willingness to take up new opportunities. Sometimes just expression is important because people may not know. Finally, no growth or personal development. This is, of course, a combination of all the four signs that we saw. One solution is invest in personal development like mentorship, public speaking, technical skills, build something additional. So, some years ago, when I was in this space where I was senior enough, and obviously now the growth was not as fast as one would expect, I started my LinkedIn journey and started sharing what I was thinking. And through that, I found a new purpose and meaning to what I was doing. It has helped my career immensely because people think that it has helped other people's career, but actually it is me who has been helped much more. Right? And this is something that you can try as well. So these were 5 signs of stagnation in your career and what you can do about it. How do I know all of this? In the last few years, I have spoken to over 500 mid and senior career professionals and guided and coached them into coming unstuck in their career or overcoming these stagnation points. If you want this input as well, you can always reach out to me. This is yet another video in my Career Corner series. For more such videos, please check out my YouTube channel. If possible, subscribe to it so that you can get alerts to all my videos. With that, till the next video, manage better.